So now we're going to talk about percentage, and percentage are relative units. A relative unit means it depends on the parent, and we have a little bit of math involved over here. And don't worry, but you're gonna get practice once you do this, right? So what I'm going to do is I have a index.html, same main.css. Um, so let's start. So I will have three divs in three orders. The order goes like this. I'll say dev dot superparent, and then inside that I'll have dev dot parent. You can call this whatever you want, and then I have dev dot child. Okay, so superparent is the outermost div. Inside that we have parent, and inside that we have child. I don't have any other content, so let's go to main.css. So first, as I said, relative value depend on their parents. Absolute don't. Absolute we have discussed. It's pixels. Relative depend on their parents. So if you write something in percentage, that is if you write the value in percentage. Okay, if you write, let me write the value in percentage, see the parent. Okay, I have this. I'll explain you what it is. First, I'll target the child and I'll say width of, let's say 50%. I don't want to go more. And then I'll say height is also 50%. Now you are going to say that nothing is on the screen. Might be because I don't have a background color. Let's give a background color of, let's say, blue. We don't have anything on the screen. Now you need to understand that why we don't have anything on the screen. That is what I said. If you write the value in percentage, you have to see the parent. Now child has a parent of parent, and this parent does not have any kind of values, right? So what we have to do, go there and give dot parent and give width of whatever you want. I'll just give 100 px for the simplicity. Okay, and then I'll give height of again 100 px. Okay, now you can see the child element, right? Now what the child is going to do, since it's inside the parent, it's going to take 50% of the parent, provided this person has units in pixels, right? And now what will happen, 50% of 100 is 100. So I'm going to prove you, I'm going to say this is going to be 50 and then pixels. It's a value. This value is the same. I'm going to make it 500 px and I'm going to make 50%. So 50% of 500 px is going to be 250, right? I hope you got it. Now if I do 100%, it's going to take the entire width, right? And let me make even more, let me make this even more complicated just by adding color to this person. I would like to keep it 500 cross 500, and then simply put a background color of, I don't know, maybe brown. Okay, now you can see that the parent is 500 px, the width is 500 px, height is 500 px, background color is brown, and then width is 50%, that is 250 px width, 250 px height, and background color is blue. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to say 100%, width is 100% and height is 100%. Okay, now what happens, you saw that if I write something in percentage, see the parent. Now child has a value of percentage. Again, I'm not going to confuse you. Child has a value of percentage. The parent should have value in pixels, but it has in percentage. It's a problem for us. So we have to look at its parent. Now that is dot super parent, if I can spell this properly. And I'm going to give width of 500 pixels and height of 500 pixels. Now we have it. Now the super parent has a width of 500 px. This is an absolute value. Now the parent is going to see that value. It's going to take 500 px, which is 100%, and height is also 100%, which is again 500 px. Child is going to take 50% of that 500 px. If I get these both, say 400 px, see, so this is going to take width of 100%, 400 px and 400 px, and the child is going to take 50% of that, which is 200. Let me make this 50 and the lower one 50 as well. It's going to be 50, right? So this is going to be, sorry, 200, sorry, not 500, 200, and then this is going to be 50% of that, which is basically 100, right? So this is about percentage. I know it's difficult. So what you have to keep in mind is that whenever the value is relative like this, the percentage, it depends on the parent. Yes, now the super parent is going to depend on body if this was a percentage value, right? But I'm not going to confuse. You can try it out yourself. Now it's simple. Relative value completely depend on their parent, and also if something is written in percentage, just go and check their parent.